All right, hello. This is my project for CM100. Today we're going to be talking about the Dubai Man-Made Islands, also known as the Palm Island. It's created by me, Brandon Ng. So first of all, we got to talk about what this project is, what it actually stands for, who made it, what everything happens with it. So I think many of us are familiar with this shape of the island. It is a very famous piece, and it's built in Dubai, and many of us, when we think about Dubai, we think about those ginormous skyscrapers that touch the sky, and that's not everything that they're known for. We have unprecedented different construction and architectural jobs that went into different buildings in Dubai, especially this one right here. So this right here is the second biggest man-made island in the world, and I think it should be number one just for the fact that it's a luxury island. It is gorgeous. It is absolutely beautiful. And according to the sites that I used, it has been unofficially named the eighth wonder of the world, that's a huge accomplishment if you ask me. So with every construction project, you need to know what the time frame is. And for this project, it only took 6 years, which is an insane time, which small time of course, to finish this beautiful project. So in this project, most of the scheduling went to plan. We didn't have any major setbacks, which definitely helps. And then one big thing that helped a lot is that the people to put the sand down into the water, it only took them 2 years, which helped them exponentially expedite this project, because once that sand was down, they're able to test the sand to make sure that it's good to stand on and everybody's able to good on it. So after the sand was put, they put majority of their time and effort into building those different infrastructures on the island. And like I said, after the foundation was created, they had to do a bunch of safety tests, so that took a little bit of time. But like I said, can't do anything without safety. Like the sand structure I was talking about, this one right here, they had to pull the best of the best engineers. This one was going to be a tricky process. And the reason because of this is those strong winds and tides that come from the ocean. So what was proposed by the engineers was that they build a bank wall that basically keeps those strong tides and winds away from those inner islands. So right here, let me scroll back a little bit. Right here we have that bank wall on the outside, and we have this inner island that needs to be protected by this outer wall. Basically sand was taken from the land of Dubai and then put into dredgers that basically shot the sand and made a huge wall. And these dredgers were programmed with receivers that received signal from a satellite in the air that told them exactly where to put the sand. And like I said, it was very secure, very tall, kept out the winds and water. It was 3 layers of rock and sand just to protect that inner island. And now on to that inner island. You have this beautiful looking island, these palm trees that are sprawling out, looks beautiful. You have this hotel that is the jewel of the island. And before anything was to be in place, they had to vibration test the sand to make sure that it was good enough for infrastructure to go on it. So they had to do like earthquake tests and everything, and once everything was good, they were able to have all those contractors come in and put in, you got that plumbing, piping, you have all that telephone lines and everything that you need to make a fully functional city. They had to put that in place. After that, the architects had a field day. So we had an island that can hold up to 120,000 people. So these architects had the range to make 4,500 houses, you have 22 hotels, and you have resorts, malls, and an entire roadwork infrastructure. So because of that, you have this beautiful island that can hold all of these people and all of these tourists that bring in money every single year. You have hundreds of thousands of people coming in, spending upwards of millions and billions of dollars that go back into the island, go back to Dubai to make these projects possible. And like I said, if you were to read my paper, I stated that any construction manager would be lucky to have a job like this that is as gorgeous as this and functional, because you have a project that took a long time. 6 years is a long time, but paid off in the end because it is a jewel. It is the eighth wonder of the world. And of course, scheduling would be a nightmare for this because you don't know what can go wrong, but in this case, it went right. So, in my, I guess I couldn't say expertise, I've had one construction management class under my belt, but if I were to be a construction manager on this project, I think I would be ecstatic to have it, because you have something that is going to last to the end of time and fulfill your needs that everyone needs. So this right here, this was my project on the man-made islands of Dubai. Thank you.